For example, I want to create a purchase order. So to create a purchase order, there will be a transaction code. Okay. So this will be a transaction code to create a purchase order. So that transaction code you need to enter in this command field, right? So once you enter this transaction code, it will open and you can enter all the details. So whatever you're going to access, you're going to access it through a T code. In basically we call it as a T code. That is basically a transaction code. Okay. Now this is a command field. Now you see this is a session. What we call in technically, this screen is basically a session. In the same way, we can open a new sessions in different ways. Okay. For example, this is one session what I'm having. You see, okay. You see, this is one session of create purchase order, right? I want to open a new session again. I can click on this icon. This icon opens me a one more session. You see, we have two sessions open. Now there is other way, that is here. If you go on the extreme left top corner, there if you click on this icon, you'll be finding a create session here. You can create it based on this, right? Now what we have three sessions open. Now for example, I this is a create purchase order. I'm using this transaction, for example, and I want to open one more transaction of creation of a purchase requisition without disturbing this transaction. This transaction should be, this session should be as is, and I need to open a new session of create purchase requisition. How will I do it? To create a purchase requisition, ME51M is the transaction code. Just understand the basics. Don't go into the transactions. How we are going to do it, you understand. Okay, so if I want to open a create purchase requisition transaction without disturbing this should be as is. What I'll do, I'll click on backslash O. O is basically to create a new session and enter the transaction code. Okay, click on enter. Once you click on enter, system would open a create purchase requisition transaction, but your create purchase order transaction would not be disturbed. It would be as is. Okay. Now, in the same way, if I do not want this session and I want to open a new session. For example, I want to create an invoice in the system and I do not want the session to be in the system. I can go to backslash n m e MIRO. Okay, backslash n is where your current session gets vanished. Okay, backslash n is where your current session gets vanished and you create a new session. You see, purchase order session went off, right? So backslash o is where you create a new session without disturbing the current session. Backslash o, backslash n along with the T code. Okay. In the same way, you can have a maximum up to 6 sessions open in a standard SAP system. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me open one more. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 sessions. Now, if I try to open one more, system will give me a information. Maximum number of GUI sessions reached. So at a time in standard SAP, you can have 6 sessions open.